I am right here, Bangkok VW, the third edition of this event, and you can see the sun is just going down. I'm quite early, and the reason I am quite early is they play a lot of music here, so I want to get done. Anyway, I need to go and buy a ticket and then head in. Well, I'm starting my video off with a Sylvia. You are not very VW themed today. Long time no see, man. Right, let's do it. So bought the ticket, it's time to go in. That's it. And the first thing you are going to see is VWs absolutely everywhere, and mostly, to be honest, tonight, or the majority, are going to be air-cooled. Combis, Beetles, and a lot of pop-up stalls selling absolutely everything, and a lot of second-hand stuff. And a plane, and the plane is not a VW, but we're at the Train Market, and that plane, Rod's Moto Cafe, is one of the signatures here. And this place, to be honest, to start off with the Train Market, it really has a VW theme to it. The whole air-cooled thing runs through this market. This is one of the best night markets in my opinion, and here, look at that Patina. Gonna have a lot of Patina tonight, but then straight from that is absolutely beautiful done. That has been wrapped, and that looks absolutely perfect. And you can see some of the details here. This big luggage rack on the back, it looks like a rear wing, and the engine all painted in white, and the whited out rear lights. A huge contrast. And that's another thing with VWs. The contrast is always going to be absolutely crazy. Anyway, let's just have a quick look at some of the things for sale. And here we have pictures, all VW themes for 100 baht. And man, I have never seen that before in my life. Sak Bayan, so that's something new. And then a lady who'll be quite interesting to meet. Anyway, we're going to see loads of cars, we're going to see loads of second-hand stuff, and we've got wheels and wheelwood calipers, and we have a man with a camera. Nice to meet you, Sadikab. And then here we have more second-hand parts. Well, first of all, we have wallets, but then we've got starter motors, distributors, carburetors, shock absorbers, fuel pumps, absolutely you name it going on here. Even a center console out of something. And that's a VW thing. It's kind of a different way. It's a big community together. All people seeing cars in a different way to maybe everyone else. More wheels for sale. And they look pretty cool, actually. So what I'm going to do is tonight take you for a walk around here. And also just mention this is the third event, the third edition of this event. So if you want to see Bangkok VW 2023 and 2024, drop down in the description. I'll throw the links in there because I come to edition 1, edition 2, and now I'm at edition 3. So you can see the whole lot to date right now on YouTube on my channel. So I'll drop the other links down below, and for 2024 I'll put it straight on the end of this one so you can just carry on watching. Anyway, 2025, it seems to have got bigger and better, and now actually we're coming up to food as well. Always at any Thai event you can have a load of food going on, and if you're a family and you're really getting in the VW vibe tonight, you can buy a kids push trolley in the shape of a combi van or a Beetle. Man, everything is covered here tonight. Now I see Moon Eyes a lot of events, but normally they are always playing music really loudly. They haven't started playing music tonight, so we can actually have a look at what they're doing, because normally I can never talk about Moon Eyes, but this beach buggy is absolutely epic. I see it quite a lot, beautifully done, beautifully finished, and inside these bucket race style seats are very period. Steering wheel looks great, wooden dashboard, and you can see these alloy tread plates as well, and this curved cover over the engine looks really good. And I don't think I've ever mentioned that before, because they're always pumping the music out. Now we have the biggest small combi van ever. That is pretty big. That is running, it looks like, on go-kart wheels, and you can see you've got a steering wheel here. Looks like it's EV as well. Beautifully done, actually, and the whole rat look and everything going on Really like that, and I really like these kind of go-kart style wheels. I've never seen that done on something like that. That is pretty neat. I started my video at the public entrance, but I should have started here because this big corrugated hangar style building is the entrance for the cars. Very, very cool. You can see a Beetle coming in here now, and you can see a Combi coming in behind, and we've got some really cool cars here as well. This is absolutely full hit Patina look. We're going to see a lot of that tonight, and they're really rolling in now. There's going to be a lot of VWs turn up. Like I say, this is one of the biggest events, and this one happens right in Bangkok, right at the train market, which is right behind Sikon Square and right next to the monorail. And then we have a thing, man. Absolutely everything is going to be coming in tonight, and here is a thing. These things are absolutely as distinct as it gets. So much VW stuff rolling in now. But I just want to show you a Carmen gear by the main entrance here, because this is absolutely beautifully done. Man, everything air-cooled is coming in tonight. Type 3 and then Carmen gears. And Type people love Carmen gears, and that in silver with a red leather interior. Looks fantastic. I'm not sure the air-cooled is going to interfere with my video, but it doesn't matter. That looks really, really cool, really beautifully done. Twin exhaust exits. Got another Beetle coming, but we need to keep moving around here because when they get going with the music, you cannot talk. This Beetle here, it's got classic Thai registration plates on, very rare to see nowadays. That has got the full Patina thing going on, and that's been to classic revival on the VW Village just a few months ago. But let's just stay on the Patina thing, because just look at that. That is pure Patina. And then here we've got a van man, and that is original as it gets. The flip up window, it is cracked away, rust absolutely everywhere. This is how VW owners like their cars. And right in keeping with the theme, we have got a small child being wheeled along on a buggy that is in the style. Also going to get a lot of food tonight, and ladies taking selfies. Anyway, I want to take you over here, because if you get in the mood for VWs and this event really hits into you, you can buy one. And here we have a Beetle, pretty rusty, pretty original looking, 2.3 million baht. But you get this pretty cool light on the side here, and a roll roof, although summer is coming up. Anyway, this is VWs for sale, and you can buy something here tonight if it takes you. If you don't want to spend 2.3 million, here we got combi vans, and here we got one that is absolutely slammed right down. Bit of artwork going on, plenty of rust for the purist. It's your choice. Let's just avoid this one. And here we have one for sale that looks like new. It is absolutely beautiful, absolutely perfect. And here's another one. If you fancy being an ambulance driver at the weekend, it's got a big flashing light. It's got all the ambulance stuff going on. It's got a certificate. Don't know what the certificate is for the build maybe, and in fact it is from 1966. Anyway, let's keep moving along. Here's another one for sale that has obviously been restored, and then we've got a Carmen gear and more Beetles. So if you get really hooked by it all tonight, you can buy a car or a van. So here's a friend I haven't seen for a long time, Sai Song Auto House. They're a garage over on the other side of the city, and they do fantastic work with air-cooled VWs. And you look at this Carmen gear, beautifully done. I love some of the touches, that roof rack, the wood and the metal, the steel wheels. It's all kind of original, all rusty. Details like the fog lights look fantastic. And then we go down here again from Sai Song Auto House. That is beautifully done. That like army olive green gloss painted, and the black bumper and all the black details, the yellow headlights. That is really, really nice. And you can see shell seats, and all the back is all stripped out. The batteries in there. Let's have a look around the back and at the engine. And again, the engine is beautifully done. These guys do really nice detailing, and you can see some custom work on the cover there. Twin exits, and again we've got the black bumper, the black bezels, black around the rear lights. Street machine. That is really, really nice. Then we've also got a lot of new generation Beetles, and I like this one as well. This is really well done in this livery, and those big red wheels and kind of the light year on the tyre. Very, very nicely done. Convertible here, and here we have a new Beetle with Porsche wheels, and we've got Pooh Bear going on with this, really themed out. Pooh on the side here, and then we look more Porsche wheels, convertible, lots of details, and kind of like a lot of humour on these new cars, and a lot of thinking going in. I like this with the taxi and with the stripes on it, very nicely done. But the band are making a lot of noise now, so I need to try and go up the other end and find some peace. Looks like they're going to sell a lot of beer tonight. Here we have loads of hubcaps, and look at the rust through that and how rotten they are. You can get your whole rat look period hubcap. We've got Porsche style wheels, we've got space savers, more hubcaps, inlet manifolds, lights, distributors, steering wheels, kind of bits of exhaust, pretty rotten seats there, badges, bonnets, engine covers, and more alloy wheels. And we go on, so much second-hand stuff and so much stuff that you either fit it kind of the old period look, or you have to do a lot of work cleaning it up. And here he's got loads of stuff going on, gauges, toys, door handles, catches, you name it, even fuse boards, and a lot of little toys. So before we go any further, I need to show you CB Custom, because these guys are unbelievable. And we start here with this Beetle here, right down on air. Looks crazy. Twin carburetors on either side, looks beautiful. And then this one is just off the scale. I mean, I've seen this a lot of times and I brought it to you a few times, but you just look at the back there with this big Holly straight off a turbo, outpipe here, headers going on there. That is absolutely amazing. And if you look inside the car, it's even more amazing. I really like this kind of door card in a custom alloy pedal box down there, and then these steel shell seats. It must be pretty uncomfortable to drive, but a lot of fun and very cool. Simpson harnesses, and you can see custom alloy dashboard, and you can see everything in here is custom. It's actually got a cage on it as well. Absolutely amazing car. And we just look how far down that is on air. So we need to have a look around here and see all their cars. That is absolutely amazing too. The van with the high roof, jack down on air, not a lot done to it. It's just perfect. You need to look out for these guys on social media. They do fantastic stuff. There's the owner. I love all the stuff they do, but this for me is completely off the scale. This pickup, you look at the work they have done to get this down on air. There's all the air stuff there. That is absolutely amazing. And then if we just nip round and look at the back wheel band, all the custom work that has gone on under there to get that effect. And that bumper, it's right down pressed on the ground. I can't get even my nail underneath it. What an amazing quality build. Full custom hot rod Beetle, roof right down, wheels out, everything going on with this. Chain link steering wheel, absolutely amazing. And then we look the engine right out the back. Carburetor sticking out here, all this custom work, crazy. All this stuff is theirs here. This Carman gear, right down on air, and more work they've done. Absolutely amazing. I mean, you look at this, where have the wheels gone? In fact, the wheels are not just down on air, they are recessed so far on that van. It is crazy. And we're back to this one where I started. All these cars here, this incredible Beetle I showed you with that Holly on the back, all these vehicles here are done by this guy, the owner of CB Custom. And I really need to go and visit his garage. He's been top of my list to go for years, but he's way out in the sand and it's really hard to find the time. But one day I'm going to drop up to his garage and bring you what he does, because it's off the scale completely. And there is comes one of the famous guys on the car scene here, taking photos. with a very classic camera. I would expect nothing less. And since you've seen him last, he has taken up photography, and this apparently is his third roll of film. Anyway, after many years talking about it and putting me off, he has finally finished his own garage, and it's like a showroom. It's beautiful. So I'm gonna go and visit him really soon. Okay. You'll also see that CB custom cars are really popular for photos, and you'll see people all around them taking pictures. How absolutely cute does she look, and how low does that combi look? Well, that is definitely not a VW, but these Citroën H vans are becoming really popular in Thailand as pop-up food stalls, and this one is selling hot dogs and French fries, so I think that's going to be pretty popular tonight. Now the sun has disappeared below Seacon Square, so it's going to get dark pretty soon, and there isn't a lot of light in this car park, so we'll crack on, have a quick look around. And here is a Beetle 1.29 million, which is a lot more affordable than the one we saw down there before. And then just take a look at this. This buggy is being beautifully done, green and black. I like these tips on the exhaust, a lot of chrome work there, big off-road tires, and he's got a green boat on the roof matching it. Absolutely beautifully done. He's got green harnesses, and he's got period bucket seats, very, very small. Really beautifully done, really distinctly done. Chromed up lights, looks fantastic. And then here we have a 1500 Type 3 with a rack on the back and a really old suitcase. And he looks like he's got a whole town going on the rear shelf. Man, a lot going on. And then look at these kind of monsoon screens, really paired with the chrome end and the plastic in the middle. Very, very nicely done. White tyre walls. So from this Type 3 sedan version, we go onto the coupe. And I just want to show you this because there's a lot going on here. Got all this rope wrapped around the bumper, and then this rabbit underneath here. And look at all that patina going on. Barn idiot. Big sun visor on there. And the whole roof is patina. All these stickers going on here. Siam VW Festival 2017. So he's been around for a while with this. And here we go, 2015, in fact, is even older. He's been to Phuket in this as well. And then we get the back end. All the 3/4 is patina, the boot, more rope on the back, and a lot going on in there as well as the Beetles. Getting on to more familiar territory for me, we've got this Jetta here with a pretty decent body kit going on. It's got twin light conversion on it. It's got an aftermarket grille, deleting the badge. That looks pretty good, looks pretty aggressive. He's got aero mirrors on the side here, and he's running on split rim, or at least split rim effect OZ racing wheels. Colour looks nice, the whole car works really well, and kind of say that's more familiar to my kind of content. This Beetle here has got some quite interesting details. See the custom work coming down the bonnet and on the wing, and he's got rope right round the front bumper, the classic badge on it. We look here, triple air horns, and again it's got a curved wooden roof with the steel sides wrapped in rope. It's got another rack over the rear window, and then from all the classic stuff and a guy on a bicycle, we get to a modern multivan, and these are very, very rare to see here. They're only brought in as private imports, and in fact it's the first one I have seen of this generation, I think, ever here, and it's riding higher up, and it's got custom wheels on it. Here's one of my friends I often see at car events, and right on the end we have this Mark 1 4-door Golf, really clean. Although there's a lot of bubbling in the paintwork there, but this looks really nice on these dished Smid wheels, 15-inch. Really nice car, and to be honest, for me, the Mark 1 Golf is still by far the best looking Golf, and they just look better every year. And in fact, there's quite a bit of camber on those wheels as well. And it is actually not right on the end now because we have a pickup just pulling up into the corner. There is so much air-cooled here, so much individual, so much custom stuff here. But I want to look at this because this Beetle is ready to go to Dakar. That is absolutely jacked up. He's got the roof rack on. We must be talking about 8 inches there, and he's running on 14-inch off-road wheels. Man, that is the highest Beetle you're going to see tonight. And it wouldn't be a VW meet without the D plate, a 1967 And now we can get a better view of the side of the multivan. Very, very clean, these T5s. Very nice, actually, but we don't see them over here. The sun has just gone down and finally I can take my sunglasses off. I apologize for having to wear sunglasses most of this video, but the sunshine down here has been absolutely baking, and you can see it is all asphalt. It just reflects the sun, and I'd be squinting all day. But now the sun is just popping down behind Seacon Square. So we've seen a few Mark 1 Golfs tonight, and here we have a Cabrio. In fact, we have two here. We'll look at this one because this white is absolutely full on. It completely nails the period, the whole kind of 80s, the Miami Vice, the big hair. This one's been customized really nicely. You can see the race tow hook is blacked out the indicators and is running on BBS, which has got a really nice stance to it. Inside, bang on stitching on the seats, which are kind of Recaro style bucket seats. Looks fantastic. Again, you look at the stance on the back wheels there, the fitment is absolutely perfect. We've got another one here in black, so we've gone from white to black. And then this Mark 1 Sirocco, now it's nothing new, I've seen this quite a few times over the years, but I absolutely love what the owner has done, and he's actually put wooden inserts into the bumper and the bumper end caps in wood varnish. That is completely unique, completely crazy, completely different, and with that beige paint he gets away with it. He's got a wooden steering wheel as well and a beige interior, so the whole thing works together. But you're going to see no one else putting wooden inserts into a Mark 1 Sirocco. Anyway, that isn't too new. It's been around a few years, but it always makes me laugh when I see it. Here we have one for sale, 300,000. We've gone from kind of that like 2 million before to 1.9 to 300,000. It's probably more in my price bracket, but I'm still not sure I want to be cruising home in an air-cooled Beetle tonight. I've said this before on my videos, but combi vans are really popular with food sellers, and this is an absolute case in point. You can see all the food booths along here. I've got combi vans. Man, it's kind of appropriate in this place that would be the case. There's loads and loads of booths selling loads and loads of stuff, but this must be the biggest one, I think. And these guys here have got a lot of second-hand stuff, a lot of reproduction stuff, a lot of new stuff. And look at this massive pile of roof racks and boot racks, all shapes, all sizes. We've got panels there. Up there, we've got sun visors, steering wheels. Down here, we've got trims, lights, gauges, door catches. Man, absolutely everything going on. A real mix of new and old stuff. Here we've got the windshield screens, rear lights there, badges, light covers, everything going on here. This must be the biggest place in this show. You could run up a bill here if you're a VW owner very easily. And here is a guy all the way from Texas to Bangkok. And he's got a pink one here and a very similar one in real life right behind. Nice to meet you. This Carmen gear is really nicely done. I met this a few years ago, a classic revival, and you can see how half of it is a red, kind of glossy finish, and the other half is like it's in primer or undercoat, although again, it is actually an effect. Now this car is built by a garage that do some really good stuff, look VW, and a lot of really neat detail. You can see the Porsche on the tank here, and you can see some of the details here. They actually make things like these pins. You can see they're actually custom made, beautifully done, beautifully detailed. And this is a garage actually I've been meaning to go and visit for years as well. So I'm going to finish my video in this hangar with all this quite cool lighting, and we've got a lot of cars on display in here. So we just walk past them and finish off. So as I always say when I get to this point in my video, thanks for watching, really appreciate it. Thanks for getting this far. And if you like this video, please hit the like button for me. And for a load more content like this, please subscribe. And to see this event 2023-2024, just drop down in the description. 2024, I'll put straight after this one, 2023. You can catch the links down below. But that's it for me. I need to get going. It's starting to get busy in here, but the music is getting louder, and I'm done.